Honestly, I know a lot of y'all probably aren't going to want to hear this, but it's a necessary truth. But I promise you, I did not go from this to this in my weight loss journey, or this by just blindly trusting the process. But what I was doing at the beginning is using the excuse of, oh, I need to trust the process, to stop me from being consistent and actually creating change where I knew change needed to happen in order to get to the goals that I wanted for myself. And are there times where you're gonna have to trust the process if the scale isn't translating in your weight loss journey? Of course. But you can't also expect to get these amazing results that you want by putting all of your trust in a process that is not trustworthy. What I was doing was telling myself, oh, my calorie deficit's gonna work. Oh, me going to the gym is gonna work. I just have to wait it out and keep being consistent. Which is true if I was actually in a calorie deficit with my activity and nutrition routine, but I wasn't. I was lying to myself about my calorie intake. I was tracking maybe 5 days out of the week and letting the weekend completely derail me. I was giving into every single excuse to convince myself of why I didn't need to be disciplined. Like every single time one of my friends invited me out to eat, convincing myself that that was a time where I didn't need to be in a calorie deficit because it was just one meal, or that I needed to let myself live. And there was a reason I was staying stuck for so long, and it was because I was using the excuse of me needing to be patient and trust the process as the backing behind putting my trust in a process that was never going to work in the first place. There are actual times where you will have to trust the process. Like, let me give you a client example. One of my girlies in my permanent weight loss coaching program, who's been with me like 3 months now, came to me the other day, and she was really stressed out and needing a lot of reassurance because she had hit a new low, but then for like 2.5 weeks stuck like 2, almost 3 pounds up on the scale, wondering what happened or what she did wrong. Because we had her data, because I could tell that she was executing, because I know she's putting her body in a calorie deficit, she's checking off her workouts, her food logs are always accurate and consistent. I knew in that instance I had to tell her to trust the process because her process was one that was going to produce results. And because she found that reassurance, she continued, she pushed through, she did trust that process. She didn't let that scale weight dictate her consistency. The week after that, she literally hit 2 new lows on the scale. And her scale weight caught up to the deficit that she had been in that whole time. We knew that she had still been in a fat loss phase, but the scale was staying elevated for whatever reason. This could be multiple things, but we won't get into that. We had the data to look back and find gaps in her routine that maybe were causing this issue, and there were none. That is when you trust the process. What you don't do is waste time not being honest with yourself and lying to yourself that your process is fine, when in reality, you know you aren't doing what you need to do to lose weight and get to the body that you want. Now, because me and her went through that, she knows for next time when this does happen, what to look for, how to be honest with herself, how to find gaps in her routine and fix them if there are some that are holding her back. And on the flip side, know when to truthfully tell herself that she has been doing everything right and to just keep pressing on. And that is something that is probably going to happen multiple times in your journey, and you need to get used to it.